what is next for Delhi Capitals.
Elimination from this IPL is the next thing for Delhi Capitals.
Hi guys, we had two blockbuster matches today, but even before that, I would like to just ask the Cordon a question. When was the entire Cordon present together the last time? I don't remember. I think it's been a
It's
long
been a
time.
week.
Been
Long
a
time.
long time since three slips and a gully have been together. But let's start. We had two blockbuster matches today. One was very closely fought. Second was very, very well dominated by the visiting team. Uh, so the first match, it was Punjab Kings against the Rajasthan Royals. Punjab did put up a score of around 215, and Shreyas Iyer got injured, but he had said at the post match that the update on his fitness and everything will be shared later. And we saw something quite magical. I think for the first 4 overs of the Rajasthan's innings, they scored approximately what 60, 70 runs for the first 5 overs, and they had hit no singles, only boundaries. So crazy batting, but again, as Naman Shah had rightly mentioned in our chat that they bottled the chase, right? So let's start with that. Naman?
Yeah, I see. As I said, it's in their genetics. Choking is what they do best. Their middle order has been heavily reliant on the heroics of Dhruv Jurel, which did not come through today. Poor thing's been carrying the weight of that middle order on his back for almost the entire season. See, whatever you say about Panparag, he's got only a flashes of brilliance. He doesn't have the consistency to go ahead. Shimran Hetmeyer is too far down the order to actually make a difference. And Sanju Samson's recovering from an injury. So all you have is Vaibhav Suryavanshi, Jaiswal, and Jurel to do everything. So I feel that's where Rajasthan loses the plot. They have good batters, but they have good batters with little to no match practice or consistency. So it makes no difference if they hit 300, 400, whatever runs. They're never going to be able to chase that many. You give them 50 overs, they would have still bottled it. That's how bad their middle order is. Coming to, say, Punjab's bowling, Harpreet Brar, what an impact player! What a very smart thinking from, say, the team, the support staff as well as the captain, and he's done one heck of a job and cut down the runs. See, Suryavanshi and Jaiswal going at it was something we'd already thought of, but to then chip away with wickets every time, say it's okay to get, as we said, it's okay to get hit for six as long as you take that correct wicket, and that's what Brar, Jansen, all of these kids did, and they did one heck of a job.
So I think you pretty much summed up the entire match with that. In Punjab's innings, especially if the batting we are talking about, on the call yesterday, I did mention to Rehan that I want to see Nehal Vadera, my player to watch out for, and he did create an impact. But let's talk about Shashank Singh, the stand-in captain, since uh, Shreyas was not there. He did score an impactful innings, but post that, uh, were there shades of a captain, an inexperienced captain? Like, if there is no Shreyas in that team, I don't think there is anyone who can captain the side, especially since Marcus Stoinis was not there. The way he rotated the bowlers, apart from Harpreet Brar, was a question. And to go with it, I think Arshdeep also had a very bad day. So, had Omarzai not bowled a few good overs, I think they would have been in trouble as well. Rehan, your thoughts?
Completely spot on. Uh, See, they were under the pump in the power play. Arshdeep and Marco Jansen initially were not having quite the power play that they hoped for. But having said that, they pulled things back. Smart captaincy there, inputs from Shreyas Iyer. And it's a question to all of us that why Harpreet Brar is not being there in the 11. I mean, he has previously also done well for the franchise. It's just that he is not able to find a spot in that 11, but he is a quality bowler. And today he showed us why he is, a good spinner in
Yes.
these conditions. Having said that, the players took responsibility. As you rightly mentioned, Umarzai, who was in and out of the squad, uh, played such a useful role with both bat and ball. And the way Shashank played that innings, almost at a strike rate of 200, really set up the game for Punjab.
Correct. And let's see what it does, like what difference does it
If
make. Yeah, go on.
yeah, if I can just say for
Yeah, sure.
Rajasthan, see the one thing that they are bottling this season is the chase, as Naman Shah said. I think that the reason why it's happening because they lack a batsman who can be a bridge between the top order and the lower order. So they are getting those starts, explosive starts, but they are not able to carry forward that momentum. Something that you see in Mumbai Indians, where even if they get Rickleton and Rohit get a good start, Surya Kumar and Tilak Verma are there to be a bridge to carry forward the innings. Whereas in Rajasthan, that number three spot is very crucial and something that's been missing this entire time.
Just to add to Rehan's point, I think Sanju Samson could have been that bridge. But just because he was in and out of the team because of his injury, they have somewhat not been able to convert those starts in this entire season, and that is the reason why they've bottled those chases.
Absolutely agree with what has gone for wrong for RR this season. Potentially, they can make a few tweaks in their middle order in the auction that'll come up. But
There is
for
one major tweak they need to make that changes the psyche of the team as well, but they're not going to make it in a million years.
so let's talk about Punjab for a second. They won the match. Now they are at 17 points, and another win does so. Already after the match of DC versus GT, they have already qualified. But to ensure a top two qualification, they need one win. That's it, and I think they are through because Mumbai can definitely not get back to 18. So that's a thing that they. So sorry. So two wins guarantees a spot, but then they'll have to depend on RCB's results as well. So let's talk about the second match. कुछ मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूंगा. It was DC versus गुजरात टाइटंस. हंसने की बात नहीं है. दिल्ली कैपिटल्स ने काफी अच्छी अच्छी बैटिंग करी है, बट मेरे हिसाब से जहाँ पे उन लोग ने मैच हारा वाज ऑब्वियसली देयर बॉलिंग वाज वीक, बट पहले 4 ओवर में वो लोग 5 के रन रेट से खेल रहे थे. तो वो जो 4 ओवर में 20 रन बने, ऑब्वियसली फैफ डुप्लेसी अब इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट भी नहीं खेलते हैं. उनकी फिटनेस भी इस सीजन थोड़ी कुछ खास नहीं रही है. तो उनकी विकेट प्लस केएल राहुल का बहुत बहुत स्लो स्टार्ट, कहीं ना कहीं वो 10-15 रन वहां मार खा गए क्या?
मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि पूरे सीजन में उनका जो ओपनिंग कॉम्बिनेशन है वो सेटल नहीं हुआ.
करेक्ट.
आई थिंक दिस वाज उनका ये 7वां या 8वां ओपनिंग कॉम्बिनेशन था जो उन्होंने पूरे टूर्नामेंट में अभी तक यूज किया है. और अगर तुम्हारे ओपनर्स अगर सेटल नहीं रहेंगे, अगर उनको क्लैरिटी नहीं होगी कि आज मैं ये मैच खेलने वाला हूँ या नहीं खेलने वाला हूँ, तो वो बहुत फर्क पड़ता है आपके मिडिल ऑर्डर पे.
करेक्ट.
और ये हमने पूरे सीजन में देखा है उनके साथ. और उस वजह से होता ये है कि केएल राहुल पे बहुत ज्यादा प्रेशर आ जाता है. आज वो प्रेशर में सकम नहीं किए. आज जो उन्होंने पार्टनरशिप लगाई, उन्होंने एक एंड पकड़ के रखा और वो लास्ट तक टिके रहे. बट ऐसा हर मैच में नहीं होने वाला है.
करेक्ट.
तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि उन दे शुड टेक इंस्पिरेशन फ्रॉम टीम्स लाइक गुजरात टाइटंस, जिनका टॉप थ्री बहुत सेटल्ड है और फॉर्म में भी है. तो उनको अगले सीजन के लिए मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि एक टॉप थ्री डेजिग्नेट करना पड़ेगा ताकि वो टूर्नामेंट में थोड़े लंबे समय तक चले.
सो जैसे आपने बात की गुजरात टाइटंस की, उनकी बैटिंग की बात क्या करें, मतलब अगेंस्ट मुंबई इंडियंस जब बटलर की विकेट गई थी और फिर गिल को आउट किया था तो उनका मिडिल ऑर्डर एक्सपोज हो गया था. बट अगर आज की बात करें तो इट वाज बैक टू द ओल्ड सेम स्क्रिप्ट. मतलब 200 पे 0, क्या कंप्लीट डोमिनेशन के साथ जीते हैं ये मैच. मतलब अगर मैच देखे, अगर आप लोग ने मैच देखा रहेगा, शुभमन गिल ने इतना स्लो स्टार्ट किया, बट वो टाइम पे साई सुदर्शन ने अटैक किया. और जैसे स्पिनर्स आए बॉलिंग करने, शुभमन गिल ने अटैक करना शुरू किया, और क्या फ्लॉलेस बैटिंग थी. मतलब थ्रू द लाइन हिटिंग
That's
सिक्सेस जाना.
that's teamwork, no, bhai.
या
That is
सो
teamwork.
एग्जैक्टली, सो द पार्टनरशिप दिस ईयर, आई डोंट नो व्हाट दे हैव डन. इफ दे आर प्लेइंग फॉर 50 ओवर्स, ये लोग 500 रन मार के निकलेंगे भाई.
चांसलेस इनिंग्स दी है आज दोनों ने,
करेक्ट.
साई सुदर्शन और शुभमन गिल ने. ऐसा एक भी पॉइंट पे ऐसा नहीं लगा कि दिल्लीज बॉलर्स आर इन इट और दे हैव अ चांस एट पिकिंग अप अ विकेट और ब्रेकिंग अ पार्टनरशिप. ऐसा कोई भी स्टेज पे नहीं लगा. क्रूजिंग थ्रू आउट द इनिंग्स. एंड फिटिंगली साई सुदर्शन ने वो इनिंग्स खत्म की 6 मार के.
सो as you rightly mentioned, this looks good for India as well because They just might be India's number 2 and 3 in the Test series. And talking about Delhi Capitals, उनकी bowling में आज स्टार की कमी बहुत बहुत
Very
महसूस हो रही
clearly.
है, वेरी क्लियरली। कुछ और रेहान आपसे पूछना चाहूंगा, सबसे पहले कुछ मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूंगा कि अगर फैफ डुप्लेसी नहीं खेलते, करेक्ट, मतलब खेल नहीं रहा, और अगर आज केएल राहुल आउट हो जाता तो क्या स्कोर होता और अभिषेक पोरेल क्या कर रहा है?
कुछ बताओ।
रेहान रेहान बताओ पहले, फिर
नहीं
मैं
नहीं नहीं
अपना
नहीं,
पॉइंट रखूँ।
अभिषेक पोरेल का तू बताएगा, रेहान के लिए दूसरा क्वेश्चन है।
देखो, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि अभिषेक पोरेल को रोल क्लैरिटी नहीं मिली है ये सीजन। स्टार्टिंग के कुछ मैचेस अगर देखे जाएं तो उनको पहले बोला गया कि आप ओपन करोगे, आप शुरू के ओवर्स में अटैक करोगे। फिर आज सडनली उनको नंबर 3 पे भेजा गया, और उनका जो अप्रोच है वो अपने दिमाग में ही क्लियर नहीं है कि उनको क्या करना है। हाउ टू पेस एन इनिंग्स, ही डजंट हैव दैट आइडिया। सो someone फ्रॉम द मैनेजमेंट नीड्स टू हैव अ टॉक टू हिम कि आपको अप्रोच कैसे करनी है आपकी इनिंग्स, और आपको ऑड बाउंड्री कैसे ढूंढनी है हर एक ओवर में, ताकि रन्स आते जाएं। और जो दूसरे एंड पे जो बैट्समैन खेल रहा है, अगर वो अच्छे फॉर्म में है, तो आपको उसको कैसे सपोर्ट करना है। तो ही लैक्स दैट अंडरस्टैंडिंग, आई बिलीव। एंड आई थिंक मैनेजमेंट में से किसी को उससे बात करनी चाहिए।
आप बात करके देखें।
जरूर,
हाँ,
अगर मेरे हाथ में होता तो मैं जरूर उनसे बात करता। अगर मुझे उनका ईमेल आईडी मिल जाएगा तो मैं उनको एक मेल भेज दूंगा आज।
रेहान, आपसे बात करना चाहेंगे रिगार्डिंग टुडेज मैच। व्हाट इज नेक्स्ट फॉर दिल्ली कैपिटल्स? They are playing Mumbai Indians in one of their away games. So obviously after today's match, their qualification seems a bit more difficult because they'll be up against. Please go on, Kush.
I'm
एलिमिनेशन इज द
saying that
नेक्स्ट थिंग फॉर दिल्ली कैपिटल्स।
क्या सुना नहीं, सॉरी सॉरी।
Elimination from this IPL is the next thing for Delhi Capitals.
So अभी ये बोल ही दिया है तो फिर आपको क्वेश्चन पूछने का क्या ही
नहीं,
मतलब हुआ?
but let me just say one thing, that the
Yeah.
preview which we did yesterday, I think people need to see that because our predictions and our analysis was spot on. See, even though people might not agree, but KL Rahul should not have opened, according to me. Even though he scored 100, he played well. But when you have two moderate playing openers in Faf and KL Rahul, that is where you get stuck. And today, Siraj and Arshad, even though both of them bowled really well, they missed out on quite some runs.
Correct.
199 on this wicket was not competitive, I would say. 220, 230 ban sakta tha.
See,
They were well short of that.
Mumbai Indians defended 210 on this pitch because of the bowling that they had, plus the mistakes that Delhi Capitals did. पर
Hmm,
उसके लिए 4 विकेट गए थे दिल्ली के जब मिस्टेक्स होना शुरू हुआ। इन्होंने आज एक भी विकेट नहीं लिया गुजरात का। सो दैट इज अ प्रॉब्लम इन इटसेल्फ।
correct.
And if they have to qualify, they have to find out a way of picking up a wicket in the power play. With Mitchell Stark missing, it's quite clear to us that उनके पास कोई विकेट टेकिंग बॉलर नहीं है पावर प्ले में। So
Even
with
though if
that,
they're trying Akshar Patel, they are not able to improvise
correct,
and get the plans out.
correct,
Same thing that we spoke on yesterday, even though Chamira plays, Mustafizur play, they don't have that quality in the power play.
correct. So with that, let's move on to tomorrow's match. The preview for tomorrow. Tomorrow's match is Lucknow against Hyderabad. So it'll be Rishabh Pant again in the spotlight. Obviously, with the test captaincy, whatever the squad selection hanging around, he'll have a point to prove because he's not had an IPL only this season. So I think I don't know about the availability of their players, Mitchell Marsh, Aiden Markram, and Nicholas Pooran. I have no clue. No cricketing website as well has any clue about it. So for Hyderabad, it's just a normal game that they have to win, and they have to spoil the mood of Lucknow, correct? Because I think if they lose, then they're out tomorrow.
See,
Kush,
Lucknow are anyway out of the tournament, I believe, because they have a negative net run rate.
correct.
और अभी मुंबई is currently placed fourth. उनका net run rate देखोगे तो फिर शर्म के मारे वो लोग छुप जाएंगे, लखनऊ वाले।
लखनऊ का
तो
टेल मी दिस, लखनऊ का सिर्फ नेट और नेट नेगेटिव है क्या?
माइंडसेट भी।
हाँ एग्जैक्टली, सब नेगेटिव है वो तो, मतलब
उनका आरओआई
जीतने
काफी
का इच्छा
नेगेटिव
नहीं
है
वो लोग
ऋषभ
को।
पंत में।
मतलब they don't have the urge to win at all. SRH is planning for next season very clearly. Like if I were to put it in F1 terms, SRH is right now the heart of IPL, जहाँ they've started planning for next season already. तो next season के लिए ऐसा resurgent batting करेंगे. But Travis Head has been declared COVID positive, so he's not going
कोविड
to be there
पॉजिटिव।
tomorrow. Yeah,
कोविड।
he's
क्रेजी।
been put in quarantine.
क्रेजी। अच्छा है ऑस्ट्रेलिया के लिए फॉर द वर्ल्ड टेस्ट चैंपियनशिप फाइनल। बट लेट्स टॉक अबाउट टुमारो। मैच कहाँ पे है? लखनऊ या हैदराबाद?
लखनऊ लखनऊ।
लखनऊ में तो आई थिंक वी शुड एक्सपेक्ट,
एकाना में।
yeah, we should expect a spinning track, and obviously then Lucknow should be favorites going into the contest tomorrow, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, one year also the home side, that's one thing. But of course, Digvesh Rathi and Inshallah has been Lucknow's bowling gameplay this season. So that's going to continue. Digvesh
So,
Rathi is going to have a field day at the Ekana, but again, the Ekana has been a nice batting pitch this season.
so let's start with Naman since you are already there. Who are your players to watch out for, and who do you think will win?
Players to watch out for would be Digvesh, of course, and SRH से अभी बेचारा ट्रेविस तो है नहीं, तो I think Kishan, and I'm banking on SRH to win.
Rehan?
Looking at tomorrow's game, see, I'm not very much interested in tomorrow's game, but I still think Lucknow have a point to prove. You are right with Rishabh Pant and the other players to follow. With the start that they had to the season, I definitely thought that they'll make it to the top four.
Correct.
But then the decline has been unreal. But
Just like
speaking
Delhi
on the
Capitals.
players, just like Delhi Capitals, Rishabh Pant remembering his old franchise. But players to watch out for Rishabh Pant for sure tomorrow. And for SRH, I would say Pat Cummins.
Okay, interesting. And Kush?
For me, players to watch out for Ayush Badoni from Lucknow and Aniket Verma from SRH. And
And
SRH to win tomorrow.
okay,
I'll
so
pick Lucknow, by the way, to win.
yeah, so even I'll go with Lucknow. I think Lucknow will win tomorrow. And if my dear friend Karthik Ajay is watching, please ensure Lucknow wins for personal reasons. Apart from that, I think my players to watch
Players to
out.
watch out for?
Yeah, players to watch out for from Hyderabad. Hyderabad, interestingly, would be Shami, and if he plays. And instead of mentioning player to watch out for from Lucknow, I would like to mention person to watch out for would be Mr. Sanjeev Goenka. I would like to see his reaction tomorrow on how his team plays. So that's it. These are my people to watch out for tomorrow. So guys, that's it from the Slip Cordon. Today we were at full strength. Hopefully we can be at the full strength come playoffs and post that too during the India England series. A lot of people have other commitments as well, but we do take out time to come over here and shoot and edit and stuff. And you guys do not even take a bit of initiative to watch our videos. We feel quite pity on you that you're not getting the knowledge that you can and build up on your cricketing IQ. Enough of my bullshit. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching this video.
Subscribe.